Darryl LeJean here in Basile, Louisiana. I want to share something special with you during my Hootenanny series. Today is March the 9th. Today is March the 8th. Today is Wednesday, March the 8th. Tomorrow is the funeral for Lynette Doga. On March the 9th, 3 p.m., she'll be buried at the Mass, Catholic Mass, Christian burial at 3 p.m. at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Lynette was 53 years old at the time of her death. She was born with cerebral palsy. She was not verbal. She had no control of her body whatsoever. She lived her entire life in a wheelchair. I was fortunate enough to come in direct contact with Lynette as a teacher at Basile High School in my second year as a teacher. She was in my English class in the 8th grade, 1982-83 school year, which was only my second year in the classroom. And she came with a child-specific aide, Miss Jeanette Bertrand, who was a good friend of the family. Lynette actually started school late. I don't remember exactly what grade, maybe second, third grade, something like that, with her grandmother, her maternal grandmother as her aide. I'm not sure exactly how grandmother and how Miss Jeanette communicated with Lynette, but somehow they did. And it exposed to us as educators, as friends of the family, just how much knowledge and understanding Lynette had. She was really quite the genius. As time went on and technology developed, she was able to communicate with everyone much more, but this was way past her school years, when she got a computer that allowed her to use a headpiece to communicate through a keyboard, and she could type out what she wanted to say, and it could speak for her in the most lovely voice, the voice that you would imagine that Lynette would have been speaking in. There's so much I want to say about Lynette, but I also want to sing this song as a tribute to her before her funeral tomorrow. One thing I do want to say is, at Basile High School, we did not leave her out of anything. She joined the pep squad and was right along cheering for the Bearcats every Friday night during football season and during basketball season, and she was there for everything with us. She joined the Beta Club as an honor student, of course, honor society. That we did a whole lot of things in the Beta Club, not just good grades, not just studying. The motto of the Beta Club was, "Let us lead by serving others." And so we did a lot of activities. In 1986, I took the Beta Club to the National Convention. I took the Basile High Beta Club to the National Convention in Washington, D.C. And Lynette came right along with us, along with her parents, Gary and Cheryl. And I still tell this story over and over about what we can do to include others who we think should not be included or cannot be included. As we were traveling around D.C., and I was serving as the tour guide like I thought I knew so much, because I had been to Washington, D.C. One time before during my year in Up With People in 1984. I went to D.C. and toured the city with some of my fellow cast members. So I decided I knew enough to bring everybody around, which I did, but boy, thank God I was young. The other Beta Club members kept telling me I was going too fast. We were going too fast. Lynette's in a wheelchair, Darryl. Mr. LeJean, don't forget, Lynette's in a wheelchair. And I said, Lynette is not going to hold us back whatsoever. So I grabbed that wheelchair, and Lynette and I led the march through Washington, D.C. We did just about everything on foot, including bringing her up the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. After we were up there, I think we realized that there's an elevator in the back for handicap, and we could have accessed that. But we brought her down in the elevator. But we had a wonderful trip, and that was probably, for me, the most memorable thing about the trip is how I was able to bond with Lynette, because I was not going to let any of the students say that I was moving too fast, that Lynette was behind, that somebody was pushing her, because I did the pushing. Also in Beta Club, we did these talent acts, these group talent acts at the district and state convention. And I can remember one year we performed Beat of the Future, which was actually the motto or the theme for the convention. Beta is the beat of the future. And we won the district talent show singing that and had to perform at the state convention as well. And I can remember Cheryl saying, Lynette's mother, oh, there's no way that Lynette could partake in that. I said, oh, most certainly she could partake in that. She will be on stage with us. She will be a part of the Beta Talent Act. And she most certainly was. I'm very, very proud to say how much the students kept her involved in everything. And we supported her 100%, and her parents were there nonstop through it all, enjoying every activity right along with her, and right along with Brother Ben, who was only a few years behind, and is now Dr. Ben Doga, I'm proud to say. Anyway, there's so many other stories I could share with you about Lynette, and I'll probably do some more sharing about her in my series as we go on, but tomorrow is the funeral. And I won't be doing the music for the funeral. I think some people from her church in Lafayette will be doing the music. But I will be there nevertheless. And I wanted to share this song that I think kind of is appropriate for Lynette.
My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord, and my spirit exalts in God my Savior, for He has looked with mercy on my lowliness, and my name will be forever exalted. For the mighty God has done great things for me, and His mercy will reach from age to age, and holy is He has mercy in every generation. He has revealed His power and His glory. He has cast down the mighty in their arrogance, and has lifted up the meek and the lowly. He has come to help His servant Israel. He remembers His promise
That's Holy is His Name by John Michael Talbot. And it's the words from the Magnificat as spoken by the Virgin Mary.